Every time I go to Costco, I see people filling up their carts of things that look healthy, but realistically, when you read the ingredients and you read the labels, they're items I would never bring home for me and my family. So today I'm gonna share with you my 10 Costco staples. We are here at Costco to go shopping. These are the staples that save me money, make healthy eating easier, and help me from honestly buying takeout on those busy weeks. And the last staple is probably the biggest reason why my grocery budget hasn't completely exploded. So let's go to Costco and get shopping. These right here are one of my biggest staples, you guys. 10 grams of protein, 13 grams of fiber, no seed oils. If you look at the ingredients, they're not perfect, okay, but they're a lot better than other tortillas out there, and they use beef tallow instead of seed oils. You can make the best burritos and quesadillas with these. I'm grabbing 2 and I'll freeze a pack. Love these. Next staple are these Costco chicken sausages. You guys, I am pretty picky with my chicken sausages, and these are so good. They're Parmesan and cracked black pepper. I love the macros on these. 150 calories for 14 grams of protein. Really good macros for sausages. Usually you're getting higher calories for less protein with sausages, and I love the ingredients. These are even great as breakfast sausages and lunch and dinner. Like, these are a staple in our household, and look how many it comes with. Next staple are these burgers right here, you guys. Talk about an easy dinner for you and the kids. 19 grams of protein, 170 calories, and they're organic. Check out those ingredients, you guys. I love these, and they taste delish. Easiest dinner when you are busy, you don't want to order takeout to waste more money. So good. I don't know about you guys, but the mornings are always the busiest for me and my 4-year-old because we are always trying to just get ready, get dressed, get out of the house. These make breakfast in the morning so much easier. They have the bacon and Gouda one or the roasted red pepper cheese trio one. Talk about making breakfast so much smoother. Next staple are these potatoes right here, you guys. They're made with 100% avocado oil. Talk about just such an easy dinner. Not to mention, potatoes are very satiating for lower calories compared to rice and other carbs. The fact that they're already chopped and ready to go for you just makes dinners so much easier. Love these. And the ingredients are simple. Y'all, when I tell you, when I run out of these, I literally dream about them. I love them so much. They make the easiest dinner ever. You can use them for tacos, burritos, burrito bowls. Easiest dinner in the world. I buy a bunch and just freeze it. And I'm really weird about like pre-cooked chicken. They usually taste really weird, but this one actually tastes really good and doesn't have a weird texture. One of the best staples, you guys, avocado mash. I actually like these by Good Foods better than the guacamole one from Kirkland because I kind of like that it's just straight avocado. My 4-year-old who hates avocado loves these. I can't explain why, but they are just so good, and it's so nice to just have like a healthy fat on hand. I like that it's already portion controlled for you too. So good. Major staple is Greek yogurt, you guys. You can do everything with this. Not only can you use it for traditional yogurt bowls, you can make sauces with this. You can use this as a replacement for sour cream, and look at how much protein you are getting per serving. It is insane, okay? 18 grams for 100 calories. I never go a Costco trip or any grocery trip without getting some Greek yogurt. Next staple is any sort of frozen fruit. This makes making my smoothies so much easier, not to mention how much more cost effective it is to buy it frozen in a bag like this versus fresh, especially how they go bad so fast and you tend to have more food waste. This is amazing buying it frozen. They've got the organic blueberries as well. You mix that with the Greek yogurt, add some protein powder if you want to, a little bit of honey. You've got yourself a breakfast smoothie that is high protein and very nutritious. They've got other ones up here. These tend to be more expensive because they are kind of fancy. These are way more cost effective. Same with the veggies, y'all. I always buy a bag of frozen vegetables. That way I always have vegetables readily available on hand for a healthy, easy dinner. A lot of the times, again, vegetables go bad, so having it frozen in your freezer is the easiest hack to just get those healthy veggies in. Before we head home to do a deep dive in my 10 Costco staples, I want to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor. Okay, I didn't expect ice to change my entire daily routine, but it did. I have started romanticizing these small things in life, like drinking my iced matcha, pouring soda into a cup. I want to romanticize it because it makes me feel good. It just adds that little sparkle to your day. So this is the Yuhami Rock Pro Ice Maker. This machine makes the most perfect crystal clear ice spheres that just add that extra sparkle to an everyday thing, like pouring some soda into a cup, drinking a glass of water, or making your iced coffee or iced matcha in the morning. The best part, because it is 2.5 inch in diameter, diameter, it melts slowly to keep your drink chilled without diluting your drink, which I love because I've always hated a watered down drink because you left it on the counter for too long and now your drink is mixed with a ton of water. Gross. And let's be real, I know my busy mamas feel me on that one because how often do you get distracted with your kids and then your drink just sits on the counter 30 minutes later and it's watered down? So thankfully that is no longer an issue for me thanks to the Yuhumi Rock Pro Ice Maker machine. People always associate sphere ice with whiskey, but you definitely don't need to be making cocktails or drinking alcohol to enjoy it. It also elevates everyday drinks like water, tea, matcha, sparkling beverages. It's an easy way to bring that premium cafe quality experience right at home. It's also incredibly easy to use. You just fill it up to the max line and then you can choose crystal or rapid, and the hold button offers continuous cooling so that it keeps the spheres frozen, preventing it from melting or sticking together. And I love that you don't have to take them and transfer it to your freezer. Also with the smart app control, you can schedule ahead and control it from anywhere. So if you are ready for chilled icy drinks that aren't watered down, then go ahead and check out the Yuhumi Rock Pro Ice Maker. I'm gonna leave my link down below. I also have a nice little discount for you guys, so check it out. Y'all, it started pouring rain and I got absolutely soaked. I had to drive home and literally like my whole face was wet, my whole body was wet. My hair is curly now. I feel like we're having a Florida summer in Tennessee, y'all. And the best part is the sun literally came out 2 minutes later as if it didn't just soak me. Rude, just rude. Time to get these in the freezer. I'm actually gonna start whipping this up for, where did I put the tortillas? Right here. For my lunch, you guys, because I'm so hungry already. This, plus some black beans, plus a little onions. Dip it in the avocado mash. Chef's kiss. The best burrito you'll ever have, and you don't have to pay $15, $20 for a Chipotle burrito. When did Chipotle become so expensive, you guys? So healthy and way more cost effective. And like I said, I always buy a bunch of these, and what I will do is just pop it in the freezer. The best part about it is when you want to cook it from the freezer, you don't have to defrost the whole thing. Because it is quite like flat the way they've laid it out, you can usually just like crack it on the counter or just like do what you gotta. It'll pretty much just break in half easily, and you can sort of take off the portion you want to use for that day and still have the rest frozen. So this is like probably one of the easiest, most convenient meal options that you can have, especially because you can pop them in the freezer and they defrost really easily. I just remembered I forgot to get another one of my Costco staples, which is beans, y'all. I love getting cans of beans. I will buy like 4 cans of black beans, 4 cans of kidney beans, 4 cans of pinto beans, just beans, 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 okay? But I wanna make that burrito and I'm like, do I not have any beans in the pantry? One last can of black beans. So I'm gonna cook up some black beans right now on the stove and make that burrito with the Real Good and the Costco char-grilled Chipotle seasoned chicken. Ooh, oh honey, that just broke. Thanks for that, appreciate it. Guess I'll just use the good old can opener. All right, my favorite way to make black beans, start with a little oil, literally just toss it in the pan. I promise this is on low, medium heat, y'all. I just left it preheating for a long time, that's why it's sizzling, but low, medium heat. I always do some bouillon, small splash of water. Bouillon. I usually put minced garlic in there, but I ran out, forgot to get that. Garlic powder, since we ran out of garlic minced. Onion powder. Some black pepper. And some salt. Whoop, that might have been too much salt. I might need to add some more water. And then I do like to add a little hint of chili and cayenne, but Kylo, my 4-year-old's gonna be eating this today, and lately he's been saying everything is spicy, so I don't wanna hear it, y'all. So I'm gonna keep it at this. Let that sit for like 5 minutes on low heat. Now for that Chipotle chicken, I am only going to cook about half of it and then I will freeze the other half. So let's cut this open. All right, pan's been preheating. I'm gonna hit it with some avocado oil. If you don't have this spray bottle, what are you doing? Let's bust this open. Then I can easily freeze the rest of this. And that way you don't have the pressure of like needing to use it and needing to cook with it before it goes bad in the fridge. It's frozen. So you've got months before you need to use it, as long as you freeze it by that freeze by date. Now, honestly, this is already so perfectly seasoned. You could literally leave it at that, but your girl loves her a little extra chili powder. So I'm not gonna lie, I put a little extra chili powder on mine, but it really legit is good how it is. I'm just kind of psychotic. Not too much, because I'm gonna make a burrito for Kylo too, and I don't wanna hear the, it's spicy, mommy. It's spicy. Boy, eat the burrito. We're raising kids that like spice in this house. Okay. Then what I will do is usually cover it. If I can find a lid. Let's just use this even though it's too small. Kind of like medium-low heat, warm that up. I accidentally left the beans on the stove a little too long, and now they're like low-key mashed beans. They mashed themselves. That's okay. Grab one of those tortillas. This burrito is so simple, you guys. I purposely keep it simple so that it's like an easy dinner. You could totally add rice, do all of the whole shebang, you know, but we're keeping it simple. We got our protein that we didn't even need to cook. We got our beans. We got our carb and fiber. Add some cheese. Now, I love a little red onion. I usually do a squeeze of lime, but I ran out. I always hit it with that sriracha sauce. Heat up a pan and literally just fold this up. With burritos, you want to just keep tucking and folding. Tuck and fold and roll, tuck and fold and roll. And there you go, baby. The key with burritos is do not overfill it. If you overfill it, it's going to be very difficult to roll because it's just gonna burst at the seam. I usually will eat 2 of these bad boys. High protein deliciousness, okay? One burrito like this is about 300 to 350 calories. Fire. Then in a hot pan, spray a little bit of oil, put the seal part down so that the heat can seal it. Needs a little longer. Flip that. Alright, and then I will always dip the burrito. Now you could just put the avocado mash right in the burrito, but I love dipping my burrito in here. There's just something about like dipping it and getting a fresh, huge chunk of avocado each time with each bite. It's elite. Let me show y'all. Okay, you take the burrito, you dip it, you get that fresh. Juicy, juicy, juicy. And not just that, with every bite, I like to put extra sriracha sauce. I do this with Chipotle burritos too. It just hits. Just hits. And I don't even know the cost of this, but I know it's probably like 90% cheaper than going to Chipotle. And it is so good, you guys. Like, The avocado with the sriracha. It just hits. Thank me later.